the importance of route planning. So I think the vehicles themselves are really interesting. And one of the things I come back to on the podcast is, so after talking now to 78, 80 people, that, it's great we're doing all these developments and we're improving the efficiency of the vehicle, but the most sustainable mile is the one that's not driven. It's when I can, avoid a trip to the grocery store or whatever and batch those. Or I have to imagine that the equation. So I have in my own mind how complicated this actually looks for a logistics company, but I have to imagine it's much more complicated than I can even imagine. So could you speak to what this actually looks like for planning of different, I don't know, asset movement and planning of trips, and how important that is and how that factors into sustainability?
Sure, absolutely. And this is where, as a logistics company, route planning is key to everything: profitability, eliminating empty miles, making sure that we are running efficiently and not running more than we need to. So I'll give a few concrete examples of what that looks like. One that is closest to the area where I work is, in the last mile space, trying to avoid getting to a consumer's home and they're not there. So what, that just generates an extra trip. It's a wasted day. There's rescheduling, not to mention the customer's not happy about it. So from a sustainability standpoint, you want to do everything that you can upfront to make sure that you're communicating and scheduling that with the consumer so that they will be home when you arrive. Secondly, another example in the last mile space would be on returns and reverse logistics. In the e-com world and in the final mile delivery world, you can have up to 30% of your product that you've delivered be returned. So that's, again, that's from a sustainability standpoint, additional transportation. And if that product is in perfectly good shape, is there a way to have your carrier partner, AKA XPO, be able to partner with you as the shipper to reconsign that product so it doesn't have to move back upstream and back downstream if it's sold again? Can we reconsign that product in the market for the next customer that buys that exercise bike or that buys that sofa, so that we don't have to unnecessarily move product up and downstream? Thirdly, we invest very heavily in technology, and we have been doing that year over year for many years to make sure that we have a connected tech platform where we can help minimize those empty miles, where we can connect loads to shippers, where we can optimize making sure that the truck is full when it moves instead of empty. And then we can connect those carriers to backhaul opportunities, which basically means if you're going to point A to deliver something, can you load up a load and bring it back to your origin point, so that you're not coming back empty in your trailer? So all of those things, technology is very big for us, making sure that we have a way to connect for more efficiency, and making sure that our routes are optimized is a huge driver of that.